Salutations, family. Welcome back to the Electric Leaf, where it is my goal to assist you in nourishing your mind, your body, and your chakras. So, tonight I wanted to come to you all with quite a few messages have been channeling through me. And one of them I think I'm going to save for later. But one message that came out so strongly for me was the idea of stay on mission. So this message is for my fellow light workers out there. You know, I know that the energies are a little challenging at this point, and I know that, we're feeling a lot. And those of us who are empathic, we've been feeling a lot for a long time. And for those of us who don't know we're empathic, feeling a little crazy, darling. Yes. But I want to remind you all, the ones of you who know your mission, you are aware of your path. You are aware of what's happening. You're woke to the energies. For those of you who you can see the bigger picture. I'm just reminding you to hold space. Hold space for your brothers and sisters who they're not waking up to this, or they're being awakened to this rude state of the world, and they are not able to tap into their true inner self. They're not able to understand what's really going on right now. And for those of you who are not, or let me say it like this. For those of you who are feeling angry, or you're feeling a little out of sorts, and it could be on the collective level of what we're seeing play out in the media, of the things that we're seeing with COVID, and what we're seeing with this whole race war that has really, really been stirred up. If you're angry, it would really, really, really give your heart some peace, some true peace, if you were able to look inside yourself and ask yourself, excuse me, ask yourself, talk to yourself, ask yourself, why am I so angry? What is really, really at the center of this for me? Because it's more than what's on a collective level. It's our personal experiences too. It's the things that we've been through. It's the things that we feel like no one else will understand. It's the things that we feel we may be shunned for. It's the things that we might not want anybody else to know about, or it's the things that we feel like we have to do alone. I'm asking you to just take some time with you. Spend some time with yourself. Give yourself that. Really give yourself that. Give yourself your attention. Give yourself your love. And actually take the time to hear you. And I really feel like that's why my throat area is feeling so restricted right now, because the ears and the throat, faith comes through hearing. Faith comes through hearing. So healing, right? That's how you're going to be able to heal your energy, is through knowing the way you feel. You have to identify the way that you feel first before you're able to move forward. There's a saying, and I can't remember who said it. I can see her face. She was friends with Martin Luther King. And she said, action is the antidote of despair. But I gotta add to that. You must first identify the source of your despair before you take action. Because if you don't identify the source of your despair, the source of your anger, you will make the wrong choice. You will take the wrong action. You got to know why you're mad. You got to know why you're in despair. You got to know why you feel the way you feel about certain things. You have to be able to express yourself without the need to tear your brothers and sisters down in the process because you feel that what you have to say is it trumps everything. You know, I'm really paused here because there are so many different energies that's coming in at this time. You know, I feel an energy of someone feeling like what they have something to say, but what they have to say is not important. I feel an energy of someone feeling like what I have to say is the most important thing. I feel the energy of what I have to say is all that matters. I feel the energy of I'm just talking to deflect the energy or the focus off of me because I don't really know what to say about how I feel because I've never really listened to how I feel. I feel the energy of needing to feel guarded. I'm ready to pray so that we can get this message out. Divine Mother and Father, I thank you so much. I thank you for your messages. I thank you for our being here together today. I thank you for secret synchronicities for the viewer. I thank you for love. I thank you for the energy of love. I thank you for the energy of enlightenment. I thank you for peace. I thank you for prosperity in the spirit as well as the physical plane. I thank you for unity. I thank you for forgiveness. I thank you for understanding. I thank you for people being able to finally identify those things that is within them, those things that are within them that are holding them in a stagnant type of energy, a stagnant internal space. I thank you that that is gone. I thank you for healing. I thank you for your messages and not my messages. In your name, I thank you, so it is. What messages do you have for the energy of the collective at this time? What are your messages concerning the energy of the collective at this time, Divine Mother and Father? Love. Love. Success and growth. At the bottom of the deck, we have the third eye chakra. First of all, with this love card coming out first, we know that there's hope. Okay, we know that. But what I'm feeling is that energy of sending love outward, right? And then we have this Nine of Pentacles, which is really that energy of independence, raw independence. And then ending with the Five of Wands, which is letting us know that this isn't going to be easy. This journey to actually beginning to think the thoughts that will bring us what it is that we're actually seeking is going to be a challenging space for many of us. We're already there. But you know what's beautiful about this challenging time here is that if you see it with your heart, you'll really see. You'll really see an opportunity. Because that's what challenge brings. Challenge brings us this energy to overcome obstacles, right? Because at the bottom of the deck, we have this third eye chakra, which the third eye, seeing with your spirit the energy that's actually going on so that you can stay in your mission. Because the most important thing is for you to always stay in this energy, that energy of love, and the energy of sending out the energy of love, sending out the vibration of love. And as we all know, love is not just a thought. Love is not just a feeling. Love is something that you do. Love is a verb, all right? So when you're interacting day to day, what's up with this? Your karmic return. What you're gonna reap from the things that you're sowing, the type of love that you're giving, the type of love that you are pouring into the world. And you know, let's keep in mind those moments where somebody pisses us off. Let's keep in mind those moments or the thoughts or the energy of things not going our way or as we have planned it, right? Or someone doing something that we think is wrong, right? What happens in those moments? Those are the moments that truly define our character and who we are, right? Please clarify these cards, Divine Mother and Father. Please clarify these cards. What opportunity is being presented at this time so that we can take the next action? So that would be a level up to saying, what is the source of our despair, right? What is the opportunity that's presenting itself right now for me, for my soul's growth? Because whatever I feel about me is what I'm going to reflect out into the world in my relationships, personal and not personal, the way I interact with strangers. And you know, the way we interact with strangers, you know, ain't it a shame how sometimes we can be nicer to a total stranger than someone that we know loves and supports us and will be there for us no matter what? Why is that? Either way, you know. And the same thing goes with a stranger. If they piss you off quicker than somebody you know, you might cuss them out, or you might step out of character, or step in character. You know, it's important to understand who the real you is. It's important to understand, you know, what is it that makes me me? Do I pop off? I used to pop off, man. You know, when I was speaking to a group of queens yesterday, my sister was in the mix, and I said, you know, I definitely don't, you know, pop off the way that I used to. And my sister, it was like, yeah, you definitely don't. You know, that's growth. But do I condemn those that are still popping off? I'm just praying that this is going to happen. This enlightenment, this actual waking up. Because we have so much right now that's going on. But the most important thing is to know, what part do you play in the whole thing of it? That's what we talked about the last time. Thank you, Divine Father. And these messages, they start to overlap a little bit because, you know, the energies are fluid, and they are for... Ooh. This is quite interesting. So we got the Ten of Pentacles that's actually clarifying the love card, right? This is love experienced in the physical form. This is love that is abundant, not only of the physical, but of the spirit. And the only love that is abundant of the spirit is self-love and that connection with your higher self. This Eight of Wands comes out with the Seven of Cups. I'm hearing Janelle Monáe right now on her Electric Lady album singing, "Wake up, Mary. You got a right to choose." Like, you have a right to choose what you're going to do, what you're going to think about, what thoughts you're going to keep, how you're going to feel about something, how you're going to emote about something. The Six of Cups comes out with this well-deserved reward. This is getting back to self. This Six of Cups, this is that nostalgic feeling of like, oh, I remember how I used to love me. I remember the things that I used to do for me. Or actually facing the things that have turned you into the type of person that is mostly about self. That when uncomfortable experiences arise, you choose to play the ass. I mean, no easier way to say it. Like, you have to understand self. We all play the stubborn one sometimes. We all play the one that's like, I don't care sometimes. But we have to be able to identify that. And look, the opportunity here, again, is love. Because we got the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Love. You know, the Queen of Cups is a pro at understanding not only her emotions and feelings, but she's capable of tapping into that of others. The Queen of Cups is a true empath. This is an opportunity for us to actually learn how to be there for each other and love each other. Because we know what love is, because we love self. At the bottom of the deck is the Death card. And underneath the death card is judgment. And look, here we see the Eight of Wands again. So I'm going to put that there for a power message. You know, wow. Let's see what's up with this death and judgment. What's up with this death and judgment card? So the Temperance card comes out to clarify, right? The Temperance card is out saying, this is the death of the ego, the part of us that is holding us in this space of completely making a mockery of what brotherhood and sisterhood is. There's a lot of self-reflection going on. There's a lot of coming to terms with self. There is a lot of feeling this energy that is stirring in the collective right now. There's a big wave of emotion and it's energy that is like pulsing through the collective right now. And it's being felt by those who are not awake yet, because you see we got this Nine of Swords, and I'm just seeing somebody who was having a nightmare and woke up only to see that it wasn't a dream. This is something that is tangible and real in the waking life, you see. And because that energy has played itself out so violently and viciously for so long, now we're seeing that the only way to help heal things, the only way to move forward is to say goodbye to who you were. But in order to say goodbye to who you were, you have to recognize who you are. And that is going to take some harsh self-reflection, looking in the mirror, judging yourself by the same scale that you judge others. Don't use no special scale for yourself. Use the same one. I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4. That's very significant for somebody. Use the same scale for yourself that you use for others, and you will see the part of you that is not contributing to the highest, greatest good for yourself and all of us. And once you've done that, you will feel this peace come over you. You'll feel this peace come over you because, you know, and I know a lot of light workers right now, you know, a lot of us, we woke up through the experience of divine partnership. So a lot of us are even feeling alone. A lot of us are feeling like we don't even know what we getting ready to do with this energy now that's coming through, right? Because we don't understand how self is feeling about it. Now, do you know what it means to actually make a change? Be the change that you wish to see? I mean, I know that we hear that all the time. Be the change that you wish to see. You know, but do you really know how to do that? It takes this judgment. It takes this. It takes you being able to say, what am I doing? Like, seriously, what am I doing? What are the gifts of my soul? What are the fruits of me? What kind of fruits do I truly bear? Forget about what I do when people are watching. But what am I really? Who am I truly? Who am I? Am I a light worker? You know, the thing is, is that if you are a light worker, you have to remember that when you receive the moment or the opportunity to interact with someone, including yourself, are your words kind? They should be. You know, a lot of us are really, really, really tired, really fed up right now. You know, but it's good, it's beautiful that this death card and the judgment card come out together like this. Because this is saying that a lot of us really are saying like, hey, I am a light worker. Hey, I know I need to stay in my mission. I know my mission is bigger than what I let people see. I know my mission is internal work. I know my mission is balance. I know my mission is love. I know that with love, I am prosperous. With love, I know that I win every time. Every time. I know that love is the answer. I know that. But I'm fighting right now because I don't really know how I feel. You know, the energy of the 5 of Wands is like that energy of like everybody kind of pointing their wands here, there, everywhere. It's chaos. You know, nobody really has a defined target. It's just a group of chaotic energy. And that chaotic energy is coming from not actually taking that time to master those energies. I mean, that's 5 wands right there that we're talking about. 5. 5 is the energy of change. 5 is the energy of opportunity. Okay? So if we have this 5, this energy of 5 wands here that's paired with this Queen of Cups, then that's asking us to say, hey, boom, I know who I am. I know what role I play in this. I can take all these wands and I can actually point them at an assigned target and actually get somewhere with my soul, my spirit, and all these things that I was before that didn't contribute to my mental health. I can let those go. Mental health is key. Mental health. We are out here numbing as much as possible, you know, taking this time that we're going through with all this in the media that's being presented to us. That's why I don't be on social media like that. Because you're not about to tell me how I'm supposed to feel today on a Tuesday. No. No. That's mine. That's mine. How I feel, how I think, that's mine. Okay, but we got the media that's out here just sending all this energy out to us, right? Making us look at certain things. And then it's activating certain things within us. Triggering certain things within us. And we all are dealing with those things differently because we all had other things going on. So synergistically, what this is coming through the media is it's wrapping itself, it's intertwining itself, imprinting itself into our memories, into our minds, onto our motherboard, so to speak, so that we vibrate with this chaos. But we're the divine is saying no, not right now, not for my light workers, because my light workers are holding space while I finish waking up everybody else. I'm going to show that just because I saw it while I was shuffling this emotional loss. Again, a 5. The 5 of Cups. Okay? So, some of us are feeling like we're losing out. Another 5. Another 5. Now we got the 5 of Swords. Wow. Now we got another 5. We got the 5. We got the obstacles and challenges, which is a different deck, but I think it's the same creator. Okay, this energy is coming out again. Challenge. Opportunity. Challenge. Opportunity. We got conflict and defeat. Another 5 popping off on the table. But it's good to see this 2 of Cups up here. Because this is this same energy. So a lot of us who are, and this is always my divine partnership card, always, and this one too. So it's so much going on in the collective right now. The collective is feeling like there's a tremendous amount of work to be done, and they're doing it alone, and they have been doing it for so long alone. The collective is really just screaming out, it is time for change. This 5 coming out with this death card and this judgment in the same reading, that's just like everything is shifting, and we know that we're going through a lot of different planetary cycles right now, right? Mercury is in retrograde, but we all know that that means that the planet is not actually going backwards. It actually means that the perspective of which we can see the planet, it looks like it's going backwards, but we know it's not going backwards. So it's that time to reflect and go over things again. Meditate. Look. Fertility, the Empress jumps out as we're talking about these planetary cycles and how they're affecting us, right? So with the fertility card coming out, Mother Earth is saying, hey, be with me. Come put your feet in the ground. Come put your feet on the earth. Rest on me. I want to help you with this transformation. Mother Earth is saying, like, if you come to me, if you just come outside and take a few deep breaths, I have a gift for you. And it's going to help your transition. So it's going to help it be so much better into continuing with your mission. So much major arcana. Okay, now we got the Fool card with this new beginning. So all this change, all the energy of these 5s on the table. And look, even with the energy of this 2 of Cups and then the Empress is 5. Right? So many 5s. What is your advice for the collective? We're going to pull a couple of advice cards. I want to pull a tarot advice card. What is your advice for the collective as far as staying on mission is concerned? Look at that. Balance. Balance, okay? So this is the Justice card. This is that Justice card. You see how there is like a ring of light surrounding this angel? And not only is there a ring of light, but you see you've got every suit here. You've got the Wands, Pentacles, Cups, and Swords. So this is saying, hey, if you can learn how to go with this flow, go with this change, go through this gate that's being offered to you right now, so much will be given unto you mentally. You'll be able to actually manifest the things that it is that you're trying to manifest, co-create a life that is worthy of living. And you'll be doing that through what it is that you're reflecting out into your path of the universe. Look, again, double energy again. Same energy. And this is saying harvest, material harvest, well-deserved reward. And let's not forget what it was paired with. This 6 of Cups, this nostalgia of getting back to self. Okay? So much change is taking place right now. So much change is taking place. Look, now we got the 5 of Pentacles out. Okay? Financial and material changes. We already know that what's coming is a great harvest. But it's so much fear that's being portrayed here. You see that? Look at that. That just looks like just lost everything. Right? And then all these fives that we've talked about. All these fives. Five. We got 5 from every suit now. No, we don't. We don't have a 5 of, we don't have a 5 of Pentacles. But look, double energy again. Double energy. The Lovers and harmony. Remember how we talked about love is truly the answer, even though it doesn't feel like it necessarily, because we're going through all these shifts. We're going through all these shifts right now. But you have to know it. You really, really have to know that you know that you know. Because remember, that came out twice. Continue to reflect this love, right? You have that right to choose what it is that you are going to create and bring into the world. You see, this tree is being created through his thoughts, right? It's manifesting, it's materializing. What do you want to materialize? What is materializing? Right? What is materializing? Look, and then, oh my goodness, y'all. 5, more 5s. Throat chakra. And then we have the wisdom card out here. So, and again, major arcana. So, how are you going to, this, I'm hearing talk what you know. If it's your truth, speak it. But it needs to be to self. It needs to be to self. You know, talk what you know. Tell yourself the truth. Learn about you. Because this change is major. This change that's happening is major. This change is major. Everything, all these 5s that came out, all these double messages. But love came out quite a few times. Quite a few times. So let's get our final word of advice. What energy is assisting the collective at this time with this change? What energy is assisting the collective at this time with this change, Divine Mother and Father? Thank you so much. Let these planetary cycles be like a current in an ocean, or a current of a river, a stream that you can just coast along through these changes. You know, no fighting or forcing, observing, more observation, more self-control, more self-issued love, more self-issued understanding, understanding. So through that understanding, we get harmony, we get union, okay? What energy is assisting the collective at this time, Divine Mother and Father? It's a lot. The energy of love is so strong. Unconditional love. And I posted today on the community tab a post that said unconditional love is what remains after circumstances have changed. You know, and trust. So that's the advice. Divine Mother and Father is and look, at the bottom of the deck, inner wisdom. Talk what you know. Understanding. And you see that owl up there in the corner. You know, the owl is representative of night, right? They're nocturnal. So going into that shadow space, going in to understand who self is, how self is vibrating, is self contributing to the collective the way that you're supposed to. Be real with yourself. What are you really giving us? What are you giving? What are you sharing? What are you giving to you? Is it love? Do you respect yourself? Do you value yourself? Do you give yourself what you need? I'm just looking to see the following messages. And they're all the same. Look, meditate, sacred space. Because that's how you're going to hear your own thoughts. That's how you're going to be able to talk what you know. That's how you're going to be able to know what you're talking about. And if they actually are in alignment together, is your heart in alignment with your mouth? Are you speaking your truth, or does it sound like a truth that makes you accepted? Are you okay with being left in solitude if your truth is not acceptable to the masses? Are you okay with standing in that solitude and actually loving self so that you have that compassion, so you're able to love the ones who shun you, love the ones who cut you down, love the ones who talk dirty to you, love the ones who don't love themselves? You're not mad at that energy because you already know what it is. You already know. Are you there? I'm going to end this message here. And there's a cricket that just hopped up on my table. And that's honestly a sign of good fortune. So it's time to be here right now with this love and let it fill up so much that it becomes an overflowing fountain, so that we're able to give our love, because that's just what we are. That's natural. What are you actually contributing? What's your contribution? I'm also seeing that some of you need to get back into wearing your crystals, cleaning your crystals. That these crystals should also be cleaned in the moonlight, and that your body needs to be recharged in the moonlight as well. I'm also seeing that some of us need to work on our throat chakras and actually exercise our throat chakra at this time, so that we're able to speak our truth in a way that brings harmony, and it sounds like love because it is love, not it sounds like love because I want to be accepted. There's a difference there. So anyway, I hope that this message has helped you all, and I hope that this message has been of assistance to you all. So until next time, family, continue to vibrate love and vibrate well. Peace.